At 50, a shirt is more than just a layer of fabric. It is the frame for your face and the architecture of your torso. Most men over 50 fail here because they treat shirts as a commodity, buying whatever fits their neck and ignoring the silhouette. They end up looking like they're wearing their father's hand-me-downs, or worse, like they've given up on the details. Today, we're not talking about trends. We're talking about functional authority. There are 5 specific shirts that every man of status must own. These aren't just clothes. They are tools designed to mask a softening midsection, sharpen a fading jawline, and signal to the world that you are still the most disciplined man in the room. If you want to move from being invisible to being formidable, it starts with what you button up in the morning. In the wardrobe of a man over 50, the white shirt is not a basic item. It is a strategic asset. Most men fail here because they treat a white shirt as a disposable commodity. They buy thin, translucent poplin that wrinkles the second they sit down, making them look disheveled and tired by noon. For the European gentleman of status, the first shirt in the arsenal must be the White Twill. This is not about fashion. It is about structural integrity. Why twill? Because at 50, our physique demands a fabric with substance. Twill is defined by its diagonal weave, which makes it heavier and more opaque than standard weaves. This weight is your best friend. A thin shirt will betray you. It clings to the midsection and highlights every imperfection. A high-quality 2-ply twill acts like a structural shield. It drapes with a certain memory, smoothing out the silhouette of the torso and providing a clean, powerful line from the shoulder to the waist. When you wear a heavy twill, you aren't just wearing a shirt. You are framing your authority in a silhouette that refuses to collapse under the pressure of a long day. The most critical architectural element of this shirt is the collar construction. As we age, the human face naturally loses some of its geometric sharpness. If you pair a softening jawline with a weak, flimsy collar, you instantly look older and less decisive. The white twill must feature a semi-spread collar with significant internal reinforcement. This collar acts as a pedestal for your head, drawing the eyes upward and providing a sharp contrast to the face. It signals discipline. It says that even when the tie comes off, the man remains in control. In the boardrooms of Zurich or the dining rooms of Paris, a crisp, upright collar is the ultimate silent signifier of a man who still pays attention to the details that others ignore. Finally, we must address the psychology of purity. There is a massive difference between a white shirt and a pristine white shirt. At our age, a collar that is slightly yellowed or a fabric that is turned a dull gray doesn't just look old, it looks defeated. It suggests a man who has surrendered to the friction of life. To wear a blindingly white twill is a statement of intent. It shows you have the energy and the standards to maintain perfection. Whether you're pairing it with a charcoal power suit or dark tailored denim, the white twill remains the most honest garment you can own. It hides nothing, yet it reinforces everything. It is the foundation of your social dominance, proving that even after 5 decades, you are still the one setting the standards for everyone else in the room. If the white twill from part 1 is your armor for the boardroom, the light blue Oxford cloth button-down, or OCBD, is the soul of your social existence. For the man over 50, this shirt is the ultimate bridge between the boss and the gentleman at ease. The mistake most men make at this age is staying in their stiff business shirts during the weekend, or worse, retreating into shapeless polos. The OCBD is your tactical solution to looking modern, relevant, and undeniably high status without ever looking like you're trying too hard. The secret lies in the Oxford weave. Unlike the flat weave of a poplin or the diagonal line of a twill, Oxford is a basket weave. It uses 2 warp threads crossed over 2 weft threads. The result is a fabric with incredible visual depth and texture. For the mature man, texture is your substitute for loud patterns. When you wear a fabric with this much character, you signal an appreciation for rugged, heritage quality. The weight of a high-quality Oxford is also functional. It is thick enough to hold its own structure, masking the softening of the midsection while providing a crisp, masculine frame that thin, cheap shirts simply cannot offer. Let's talk about the power of the light blue palette. As we cross 50, our skin tone and hair color undergo a natural transition. While a stark white shirt can sometimes look too harsh against aging skin, light blue has a miraculous rejuvenating effect. This specific shade reflects light back onto the face in a way that softens wrinkles and brings a sense of vibrancy and energy to your complexion. In the European social landscape, light blue is the color of trust and competence. It evokes the image of the Riviera, or the intellectual elite. It says, "I have achieved enough that I no longer need to suit up, but I am still the one in charge of the room." The architectural masterpiece of this shirt is the collar roll. This is the detail that separates the men from the boys in style. A high-quality OCBD features a long collar with a specific roll, the way the collar points curve into a soft, natural S shape when buttoned. Most fast fashion brands cut their collars too short, resulting in a flat, lifeless look. A proper collar roll creates a visual frame around your neck, drawing the eye upward and providing a sense of verticality that makes you look taller and more streamlined. This shirt is designed to be worn with the top button open, projecting a sense of sprezzatura, the Italian art of studied carelessness. It tells the world you are a man of experience who knows the rules well enough to break them with grace. Pairing the OCBD is an exercise in effortless dominance. It works perfectly under an unstructured blazer, with stone chinos, or with dark, raw denim. It is the most versatile tool in your arsenal, taking you from a casual Saturday lunch to a semi-formal afternoon at a vineyard. The only rule is the fit. At 50, do not buy your Oxford too tight. The fabric doesn't stretch, and a tight Oxford looks cheap. You want a classic or tailored fit that allows for movement and breathability. When you move with ease, you project power. Don't underestimate the light blue Oxford. In the world of mature men, it is your most reliable passport to social respect. As we move into the third essential shirt, we leave the office and the city behind. We enter the territory of the linen shirt. For the man over 50, linen is often a misunderstood fabric. Many avoid it because it wrinkles easily, fearing it looks disorganized. But in the high-status circles of the French Riviera or the Amalfi Coast, the wrinkle is not a flaw, it is a status symbol. It signals that you are a man who has the time and the freedom to be relaxed. It says you are no longer bound by the rigid, ironed flat world of the corporate grind. The magic of linen lies in its thermal discipline. As we get older, our bodies often struggle more with heat regulation. Wearing a synthetic or heavy cotton shirt in the peak of summer is not just uncomfortable, it is a direct hit to your authority. Nothing kills a high-status image faster than visible sweat patches and a red, overheated face. Linen is made from the flax fiber, which is naturally hollow and highly breathable. It wicks moisture away and allows air to circulate, keeping you cool, dry, and composed. When every other man in the room is struggling with the heat, the man in linen remains the coolest person at the table. That internal composure translates directly into external power. From an architectural standpoint, the linen shirt offers a unique drape of substance. At 50, we want to avoid fabrics that are too thin and clingy. High-quality linen has a certain crunch and stiffness that allows it to stand away from the body. It creates a relaxed but structured silhouette that masks the softening of the midsection while highlighting the shoulders. To master this look, you must choose the right weight. Avoid the ultra-thin, translucent linen found in fast fashion stores. it looks like a paper bag. Instead, look for a medium-weight linen that feels substantial to the touch. This weight ensures that the wrinkles look intentional and rich rather than messy. Color selection is where you define your specific vacation authority. For the mature gentleman, the pristine white linen is non-negotiable. It is the ultimate classic. However, to truly separate yourself from the crowd, look at earth tones, sand, olive, and burnt tobacco. These colors harmonize beautifully with aging skin and graying hair, creating a look that feels grounded and organic. A sand-colored linen shirt, worn with the sleeves rolled up, and a high-quality analog watch on the wrist, projects an image of a man who is a master of his environment. Finally, we must discuss the fit of freedom. A linen shirt should never be slim fit. It is a garment of movement. You want a tailored but relaxed cut that allows the fabric to move as you do. When you walk, the fabric should billow slightly, catching the air. This movement is the visual representation of your freedom. Whether you are wearing it with linen trousers for a monochrome look or with tailored shorts for a casual afternoon, the linen shirt is your declaration to the world that you have earned your rest. But you have not lost an ounce of your discipline. You are not just on holiday. You are a man who has mastered the art of living well. Most men over 50 view denim as the territory of the young, the rebellious, or the manual laborer. They fear it looks as though they are trying too hard to stay relevant. But in the wardrobe of the modern European gentleman, the dark denim shirt is a secret weapon. It is the bridge between the refined and the rugged. When executed correctly, it projects a level of rugged authority that a standard cotton shirt simply cannot match. It says you are a man who has built things, a man who isn't afraid to get his hands dirty, but who does so with absolute precision. The key to mastering denim at our age is the wash. You must avoid anything distressed, faded, or pre-worn. Faux fading on a 50-year-old man looks like a costume. Instead, you want a deep, dark indigo or a raw denim finish. This dark, saturated color provides the same formal frame as a navy blazer, but with a tactile matte texture that feels grounded and authentic. The fabric itself should have significant weight. A thin denim shirt is a mistake, as it looks cheap. You want a denim that feels substantial, a fabric that acts as a structural layer, smoothing out the lines of your torso and providing a crisp, masculine silhouette that holds its shape from morning until night. Architecturally, the denim shirt offers a unique advantage: the collar stand. Because denim is a stiffer, more resilient fabric than poplin or linen, the collar has a natural ability to stay upright. For the mature man, this is vital. A collar that stands tall frames the face and sharpens the jawline, counteracting the natural softening that comes with age. Whether you choose a classic button-down or a spread collar, the inherent stiffness of the denim ensures you never look wilted or tired. It signals vibrancy. It shows that while you have the wisdom of your years, you still possess the energy of a man in his prime. Styling the dark denim shirt is about contrast management. The absolute rule for the mature gentleman is to avoid the double denim trap, unless you are a master of different shades. Instead, pair your dark indigo shirt with cream chinos, stone trousers, or gray flannel. This contrast between the ruggedness of the denim and the refinement of the tailored trousers creates a sophisticated high-low dynamic. It is the perfect outfit for a weekend at a car show, a casual dinner at a country pub, or a flight across the continent. When you wear a dark denim shirt, you are signaling that you are still in the game. You aren't just a spectator of life. You are an active participant. You are the man who can navigate a boardroom in a twill shirt on Monday and fix a classic engine in a denim shirt on Saturday. It is the ultimate expression of a versatile, high-status masculinity. You aren't trying to look young. You are looking like a man who has mastered every aspect of his life, from the refined to the raw. The final essential in your arsenal is the micro-pattern shirt. As we conclude this list, we move into the realm of the optical illusion. For the man over 50, large, bold patterns, like heavy flannels or loud Hawaiian prints, can often feel like a distraction. They draw the eye away from your face and can make you look like you're trying to hide behind your clothes. The micro-pattern, however, is for the man who understands that the most powerful messages are whispered, not shouted. What exactly is a micro-pattern? We're talking about houndstooth, micro-checks, or pin dots so small that, from 5 feet away, the shirt looks like a solid, rich color. But as someone steps closer, to shake your hand or engage in a conversation, the detail reveals itself. This is the hallmark of silent sophistication. It rewards the observer for paying attention. It signals that you are a man of nuance, someone who values the details within the details. In the social circles of Europe, this level of subtlety is what separates a man of taste from a man of mere wealth. From a technical standpoint, micro-patterns offer a unique benefit for the mature physique: visual camouflage. Solid colors, while classic, can sometimes be unforgiving, highlighting every shadow and contour of the body. A micro-pattern breaks up the light. It creates a visual vibration that masks the softening of the midsection and provides a more streamlined, cohesive look. It is the most flattering of all shirts because it adds depth without adding bulk. When choosing your patterns, stick to the executive palette. A micro-check in navy and white, or a light gray houndstooth provides a level of versatility that is unmatched. These shirts act as a perfect canvas for your soft armor blazers. If your jacket is solid, a micro-pattern shirt adds the necessary visual interest to keep the outfit from looking flat or banker-like. It signals that while you are a man of discipline, you still possess a creative, modern edge. It's the perfect choice for a gallery opening, a high-end dinner, or a Sunday brunch where you want to look effortlessly curated. Gentlemen, building a wardrobe at 50 is not about following trends. It's about curating an identity. Each of these 5 shirts, from the structural twill to the subtle micro-pattern, serves a specific purpose in your social strategy. They are the tools that allow you to move through the world with absolute confidence, knowing that your appearance is a perfect reflection of your internal discipline. Your style is the silent narrative of your life. Make sure it's a story worth telling. Go to your closet, audit your shirts, and if they don't meet these standards, let them go. You've earned the right to look your best. If this guide helped you sharpen your presence, subscribe to Mature Elegance. Join our community of men who understand that true mastery only gets better with age. Leave a comment below and tell me, which of these 5 shirts is your power shirt? I'll be there to join the conversation. Stay sharp, stay disciplined, and as always, keep the lines clean.